Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through Gupta-Wissing theorem. Okay, so it discusses about the edge coloring, guys, and there are only two classes or two cases in it. So the first case states that for all bipettatite graphs, it is the color is nothing but a degree of the graph, and for complete graphs, it is nothing complete or simple graphs. It is nothing but the minimum number of edge colors required is equals to delta plus 1. Delta is nothing but the degree here, guys. Degree of the whole graph. So some of you might be having a doubt that what is this degree of the graph. So basically I hope everyone knows what is the degree of a particular vertices in a graph. So among those all, which is the maximum is nothing but the degree of the graph. Got it? Yes. So Wissing theorem states that every simple undirected graph may be colored using a number of colors that is at one larger than the maximum degree, that is nothing but delta. So it is nothing but one larger, so plus 1 simply, right? Yes. So delta plus 1. Okay, so if we take some kind of examples, so it was given that x of g, that is nothing but coloring, is equals to delta degree or degree plus 1, guys. So degree plus 1 is for complete graphs, okay, and any kind of normal graphs, and degree is equals to x of g, that is nothing but x of g equal to degree is only for bipettatite graphs, guys. Okay, so if you take some kind of small example, so here we taken a small example. Okay, let me draw it again, guys, because we can just try it. Okay, let me draw it a bit bigger. Okay, I think I got the paper, so let us draw it on that. Because we are trying to color it, right? So it will be a better idea if I draw it here, right? Yes. Okay, yes. So now let us start coloring it, so that let us try to understand how the coloring is done in an easier way, guys. Okay. So the trick that I always use is I always color the non-adjacent vertices continuously with a single color and move on to the next color, guys. So that's how I color. Okay, so this and these two are adjacent, so I'll be skipping them. Automatically I'll be moving here. So this is also adjacent, so I cannot color it. Okay, so similarly I can color this. No, I cannot color that also. Okay, so let us move on to the next color. I think this edge coloring could be a bit confusing or a bit complex. Okay, let us try. Anyway, let us try, guys. Okay, so these two will be of a same color. Okay, so similarly this can be of a one color. Okay, and this can be of the same color. Okay, similarly, okay, so that will be of the same color. So we are done with the three colors by now, right? Yes. Okay, so let me take one more color. So here this will be a different color because the degree is 4. Obviously we need 4 different colors, guys, so that's obviously mandatory for us. Okay, so what color can be here? So it can be pink, right? Yes, it can be pink, and here it can be orange. Okay, so now we are left out with this. So here it can be blue. No, it cannot be blue. Similarly, what it can be, guys? So can it be blue? Because here blue is there, we cannot color it blue, right? Yes. Okay, so did I do mistake anywhere? I think yet I didn't do any mistake for now. Okay, so blue cannot be drawn here, and here it is done, right? So only this is left. Okay, so obviously we need one more color, I think so, for that. Okay, so once we are checking with our theorem also, we'll be getting the answer. Okay, so at the end we got 5 different colors, right? Yes, so we need 5 different colors. So what is the maximum degree, guys? So the maximum degree is nothing but 4 plus 1 is nothing but 5. So our value and this is matching, hence we can say that our theorem is absolutely fine and it's working fine for solving the problems, right? Yes. Okay, so if you, in the same way, if you try for some other graphs also, you're gonna get the same result, that you need to add plus 1 for in most of the situations. So finally you can conclude that class 1 is for all bipettatite graphs, delta is equals to x of g, and complete graph delta plus 1 is equals to x of g, right? Yes. Okay, so I hope everyone got a clear idea about this. Okay, so in the next lecture we are going to start the next unit, in which we will be discussing about planar graphs and directed graphs, guys. Okay, sorry for that. So if you want any kind of important questions for this, I think the chapters are really small, guys, like around 5 to 6 topics are only there in each and every chapter. So it's always better to prepare each and every topic, guys. Okay, Okay, so in the next lecture we are going to start the next unit, in which we'll be discussing about planar graphs and about directed graphs, guys. Okay, so let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you, thanks for watching.